the Brexit vote came as a big shock to the Germans as well, to all over Europe. But I think it should be, and it is, a starting point to reflect and to act. How can we assure a diverse and inclusive future for the European identity?
This exclusive focus on economic arrangements and economic issues ignored something extremely fundamental, something that former President of the European Commission, Jacques Delors, put his finger on when he said, "On ne tombe pas amoureux d'un marché." You don't fall in love with a market.
To quote Michael D. Higgins in a very recent speech, he spoke about the mediocrity of a neo-utilitarian research agenda, and sometimes within the humanities that's something which we find very difficult.
How are the British going to deal with without European aid for creation? Indeed, between 2014 and 2016, Creative Europe financed 283 British organisations and media.
It is now my indeed very great pleasure and honour to introduce Nicholas Boyle. While he is a scholar with an undoubtedly encyclopedic knowledge of European philosophy and culture, he is best known for his internationally acclaimed biography of Goethe. A colleague of mine who is also working on 18th century German literature said to me, and I quote, "Only a scholar from outside Germany could have written such an excellent Goethe biography." What he meant is that the view from the outside in can be particularly productive, a comment that may be of relevance for today's proceedings.
The border is the place where the UK buries its memories of the long and largely disastrous story of English colonisation of the other Atlantic island. The border is also a place of Irish amnesia, where questions about Ireland's past and future can be stored out of sight as if they were somebody else's problem. Questions about past coexistence and collaboration with English colonialism across the whole island, about the territorial extent of the Republic. Both sides can avoid discussing or even raising these issues by instead discussing the border. And in that sense, there is a shared Anglo-Irish culture, a shared amnesia, and a shared fetish, you might call it, that substitutes for the things both sides are too polite to mention, even to themselves. The border, in short, is a shared wound.